Deep in the shadow, I know why.
Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. How y'all doing? Of course, I am Georgia Girl, your host, and I am every woman. Today is Wellness Wednesday. Well, I do different topics and different things like that. You haven't missed it, Sherry. I'm finna put the link in here. I was just playing some Hey, Miss Lady T. I was just playing a little intro about what Wellness Wednesday is about over here. That's my email right there. Share because I want to give your daughter a shirt. This is my shirt right here for autism awareness. It's green. I have these in different colors, and I want to send your daughter one of I want to send your daughter one. I'm finna put the link in the chat, Sherry. Are you still in the chat? Y'all doing all right, Miss Lady T? You doing okay? Today we'll be talking about autism. I'm finna bring Sherry up because she can educate us more about it. I'm finna drop the link. I think I had put it in there one time. Well, let me see. That's the link right there, Sherry. That's the link. And I want you to email me. Do you like this shirt? I want to send your daughter one. I want you to email me. I put my email in there and send me your address, your daughter's size, and whatever color. Let her pick her own color out. That'll be a gift from me. You doing okay, Miss Lady T? Do y'all know what autism is? Do y'all know what autism means? Like I said, I have relatives about it. I have relatives that does have it, and they seem to be coping real good. And I just like to do. Okay, there goes Sherry B.
Hello, everybody.
There go my guest. How you doing?
Stressed.
Stress. Wow.
Thank you, State of Texas, for all your help.
Look,
yeah, but that's okay. I'll get through it.
Okay, everything okay, girl. You know, I just got my shot yesterday. You know, I just found out I got a tear in my shoulder.
Ooh, girl, I'm sorry.
You know, I deal with chronic pain. This is Sherry, everybody. She's my guest for today. She was going to share some light on autism. And did you hear what I said? I want to give your daughter a shirt. I know she probably want to get on camera, but would she like to get a shirt like this? I want to send her one.
I think she would love that, darling. I think she really would wear that with pride and joy.
This is be a gift from me. It said autism awareness.
Yeah.
Did you see my email? Did you see it in the chat?
No. I'll check it out after the show. I'll go down there and check it in
I
there.
want you to
and I'll email you
your information. Send me
I
her size, and I might just throw you in something. You never know. This come from my shop. I designed it. I picked out the pattern.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so amazing.
Yeah, see, I got relatives that does it. Right now, these shirts, they was 17 last week. Now they up to 22, but I'm giving her this gift from me. But anyway, we're gonna get into our segment. Over here, I do a lot of awareness over here. And I have did, you was here when I did the other show about the auto broke down. I forgot that
autoimmune deficiency. I know. I got it.
You dealing with it too?
Oh, honey, yes, I am. I got psoriasis.
Huh?
And I'll show you. My knee.
Oh my God. So you had surgery?
Oh, that's the other knee.
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
I have fibromyalgia, arthritis, psoriasis. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I already know. Yeah, you dealing with the same
that's
stuff.
That's why I had physical. That's why I'm going through physical therapy right now, because when my psoriasis hit on my hands, it put me in deep depression and my body shut down. So now I'm rebuilding myself back up.
But y'all put some cross side, honey. I feel you, because when I went to my doctor yesterday, they asked the question. They always ask the question like, have you felt like you want to kill yourself? Have you ever felt like you got to the point? They always have to ask you that question, because we deal with so much. We deal with so much, and we have that low self-esteem going on. But we have to know we ain't gonna do that to hurt ourselves, but we be depressed about it. Yes, I get depressed some days. I'm like, Lord, my shoulder hurt, and then they want me to do some therapy, girl. I'm being there crying.
Physical therapy, I know, girl, but physical therapy, I had to learn how to rewalk twice.
Yeah,
and now I'm doing it again.
I still don't walk straight, but I do walk because I done had physical therapy. I thank God for where I'm at today. But we're gonna get on into this right here.
I got a little feather flying by me.
A little what?
I had a little white feather that was floating by me a while ago.
And I'm gonna put your link. I just want to let your link stay in the chat because I want to try to help you get up to your numbers. Cause I know you just got like what? Darling. What you got? 52?
I don't know. I ain't even looked.
Anyway, y'all go out there. If you haven't subscribed to Sherry, please do. Her link is up there in the subscription bar. Hey, Anani, how you doing? That's my sister. This is Sherry up to everyone, and we'll be talking about autism because today is Wellness Wednesday. Can y'all put some prayer signs up for Sherry? And of course, for me, I did find out yesterday I had a tear in my rotator cuff. So I'll be moving a little slow.
Healing energy, darling.
I'll be moving a little slow. I got my pillow over here, y'all. I keep my pillow, so I'm gonna lay my arm up here. So, hey, Buddy Rose, how you doing? Y'all make sure y'all go in my link up there. Y'all go and hit that link with Sherry's channel is up there. I don't know what might want to do this, but can y'all go out there and copy Sherry's link and put it in the chat? She's my guest today, and we're talking about autism. Sherry, introduce yourself, and we'll get into the segment. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Cherry B. I'm 50, and I have an 18-year-old daughter who has autism. When we first moved to Texas, she would go in the classroom and go underneath the desk, put her hands over her ears, and rock back and forth. Now,
girl, hope I don't start crying up here.
Jacket in California.
You know, a bag of water. I cried a minute. Now, don't have me up here crying.
But this is how far she has come, though. The teachers here in Texas helped her, and they found out what was going on, that she had Asperger autism.
Okay.
They tried to put her on medication. I was like, no,
so
she
how old you said she was now?
She's doing great. I mean,
she has when you first started, when you first found that, how old was she?
As a matter of fact, I found out when she was in 4th grade.
Okay.
But in kindergarten in Iowa, she was having issues. So they put her in timeout into another classroom and displayed her in the corner, making her look like a bad child. What? I called that school after my daughter found out she had Asperger autism. I called that school. I said, you are so lucky I'm not there. I said, my daughter had autism. You need to teach your teachers about that so you can help the other kids, because a lot of kids have autism now.
That's right.
Being known, there's multiple different types.
Yeah.
And these children, their minds is going like 100 miles per hour, thinking different types of areas. They're very, very intelligent. My daughter took the SAT test every year since sophomore year high school. She's never studied. She's passed it.
Wow, that's amazing.
She never studied, and she passed her tests. These children are special and very gifted in so many different ways.
They are.
Unique ways. She has turned bullies to come up to apologize to her. And she's like, what for? Because with Asperger autism, they don't know if they're being bullied. They don't know if someone's being mean to them. They don't understand that.
Yeah.
And they apologized to her.
Okay.
And I was like, what? Just kill them with kindness. Be kind to everybody.
That's right.
And art helped her. She creates art. She creates music. She creates her own characters. She
I'm sure she
self-taught
do.
herself to draw. And that's how it keeps her mind calm.
Mm-hmm.
Music also helps as well. I played a lot of new age music. She would
Mm-hmm.
have tantrums when she was little because I
Okay.
didn't know what was going on. There was times they cannot go to sleep right away.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be very patient with them.
Like I said, I have
Because,
relatives that does have children like that. And one of them is my nephew. He does a lot of work with his hands. He does,
yes.
I don't know what they call
Hmm.
those little things. They're not Lego thing, but the thing what you can twist
Yeah.
and make little
Hmm.
bracelets. He make little
Yeah.
bracelet, he make little men. I mean, he do good, and I don't look at him for just being that. I look at him as a
Yeah.
child of God, and he's
Yes.
doing good. He's 16. I think he's 16. He's doing good. Real good.
And she has started choir. Choir has helped her.
Okay, that's
It helped
awesome.
her tremendously. And that girl can sing from alto to first soprano.
Wow.
She has a letter jacket in choir.
Mm-hmm.
She actually, yesterday, she just had a solo tryout for the pop show for the
That's
end of the
good.
year.
It's so
It's her
good.
senior year. She's been in the last two school musicals.
Mm-hmm. That's
And that's
awesome.
these kids, and they deserve the
That's
support and
right.
love.
That's right. And
And a
I
lot of
want you to
people
know
don't
I
feel it.
support her. I support her 100%. And that's what my channel is for, to show awareness of what's going on out in the world.
Yeah.
And I know you had came when I first met you when Diamond was over here. And I was hoping
Hmm.
she come, but I haven't seen her. And you brought that to my attention. And I said, well, when I does do the show, I was gonna ask Sherry. And you happened to pop up in my chat that day. And I said,
Hmm.
Sherry, I'm doing a segment today. Like I said, I'm still new at this, trying to find out. So I do a lot of research.
Yeah.
A lot of people be born with it. A lot of people does be
Yes.
born with it. It start at an early age. And
Yes, it
so
does.
I'm gonna ask you a question. How
Hmm.
did it affect you, mentally? Just be honest. How did it affect you?
It's hard. It's hard because sometimes they get the triggers.
Mm-hmm.
They get triggers. They get agitated very easily.
Mm-hmm.
And they can snap out,
And this
you
my
know,
shirt,
just like
child. It made
get
this out
angry and
my
everything.
child. Mm-hmm. Wow.
And music, I was like, baby, you got to learn how to meditate. You got to learn to control it. And she's like, sometimes they hear voices too,
Okay.
believe it or not. In the back of their head, their mind is going like 100 different directions.
Wow.
And have you ever seen, what's that show called? With the ER doctor with autism? I can't remember the show. I
You talking
started watching that show and it's helped me, and I forgot the name of it.
It's like an old picture. It's an old show.
Yeah, actually it's on Hulu. I forgot the name of it though. It's about a doctor with autism.
Mm-hmm. Talking
And
about, I know who you're talking about. I have seen it's,
yeah,
oh, he's good. Uh,
yes,
it
it's
called
good because
doctors. It called doctors or something, right?
yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
I
I
have
can't
seen
believe
that
it.
show. He real smart. He's a real
Yes.
smart young man.
Yes,
He's
but it
not on real.
showed
Is
the
he like that
show.
for real? Is he like that in real life, or he just act that way?
I don't know. But the thing is how they show how his mind thinks.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they think. They think outside the box. They
I
don't think normal.
can't think of the name of that show, but I know what you're talking about. Cause I have
They
seen he a young man and he a surgeon or something like that. Hey, love
yeah,
and light,
yeah, yeah.
y'all welcome. This is Sherry B up here, and it is Wellness Wednesdays, and we're talking about autism. And she's up here just telling us about her daughter. She have a beautiful 18-year-old daughter, and she's just telling me the ways how it have affected her and stuff like that. And she's telling us how smart her daughter things her daughter been doing, and that's awesome. And yes, that's a good show to watch, and that should give her some inspiration too.
It has. It has.
Even though it's a TV show, but it still
Hmm.
should lift her up some.
Yes, yes, yes. Because the kids don't think like normal. And that's the thing. And I couldn't understand that. First, I was like, what's going on with my daughter? Why is she so quiet? Why is she shy? Keeps to herself. I mean, when the COVID shut down, Oh my gosh, it affected her so badly. She was
Wow.
scared to go back to school, and we tried to get her to go back to school. So she tried to go back to school,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Mom, it's not the same." So
Oh.
I brought her back home until they started, making them go back to school.
So she back
She
in
has a
school now.
yeah. She's been back in school since they started opening up better here.
So I think you did say something about. Do you say she's going to the prom or she's doing? What did you say she was doing now?
She got a musical banquet coming up.
Oh, okay.
She's going to begin. Oh, and she also just received an award that the school voted for her.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes. And there's a lot of
Now when I
special
see
kids
her
out
her
there
shirt
with the
now,
talent.
you can send me a picture of her through email. I won't put it on YouTube and
Okay.
then like that. You can I just want to see her with it on.
Oh, okay. I definitely will do that, darling. No worries. Trust me, if she was here, she'd be over here. Because I asked her, I
But
said,
what
"Are
is her
you
favorite
okay with
color?
Mama going on live?" She loves blue and she loves green.
So okay, when you get my link, when you go back down there, you just let her see the
I'll let
shirt,
you know. Oh,
and
I will.
and then you send my email because it come in green, pink,
Mm-hmm.
purple. It come in all different color. I said I just let her pick her own color out, and this just will be a gift to her from me. This is
And
Share
she,
for everybody. Wow, that's amazing, Share. I mean, I don't know. I can't say how you feel because I don't have a child like that. But you
yeah.
seem to be a strong lady because you deal with health issues yourself. And
Ooh.
I'm sure that it's a lot. I'm sure that it's
Oh, yeah.
a lot
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
take care of what's going on with you and dealing with your child.
And
Um,
these children get bullied a lot.
I
They
know.
get bullied a lot. And the teachers in Texas, okay, in San Antonio, Texas, I give them all props because all these teachers are
Mm-hmm.
learning about autism. They're learning to how to help these children.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these teachers have been amazing. They've helped her so much. And the
That's
principal,
good. That's
Mr.
good.
Bloomer, at middle school, he was her
Mm-hmm.
principal. He was at every meeting of her autism. And then he was transferred to principal to her high school. I was like, this is amazing. He doesn't tolerate bullying. He communicates. He understands these children as well. Plus, he has his own kids as well. And the teachers need to get educated about this. They need to get educated so they can help these children. These children shouldn't be punished.
That's
They should
right.
be supported. They need to be understood. Because,
Exactly.
and the foods, I guarantee it's probably because of the foods that are causing all this in our children because the food processes have been changing. The corporates
Yeah.
don't care. They're going to do whatever it takes to, you know, and I had to switch her eating habits. I had to switch my eating habits because I've
Yeah,
been
that's
doing a
what
lot
I've
of
been doing. You notice I've
education on
been
it as
trying to
well.
change my eating habit because um some foods does hurt us. And when the doctor, the pains that hit me a while ago, some
Hmm.
certain foods give us inflammation. So that's why I've been trying
Yes,
to change the way I've been eating. And
yes.
I've been doing this for a while, and it get hard sometimes. I'm on this pineapple challenge with Miss Key, so I've been drinking the pineapple water.
Yep. And meditation does wonders in any shape or form. Meditation does help. It's helped me so much. You have no idea. It's
Yeah,
helped
I do
her.
a lot of breathing treatments too because I deal with panic attacks, but thank God I haven't had
I
none in a
have panic
while.
attacks too. I had a
Oh,
lot of
I
panic
mean, you may
attacks.
be my sister, 'cause I swear you didn't name some of the things I have been through. But you know what? God is so good. We can sit up here and we
Yes,
can
he
talk
is.
about it. We just got to keep on pushing. That's why I sit at my background. We got to keep on pushing.
Hmm. God is always around too. And so is spirit. I can't explain it, but I'm spiritually connected as well.
All right, that's
And
good.
so is my daughter.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
that's
awesome.
a lot
But
of
we
things about
need that. We
children.
need God in our life. I had put in the
Yes, we
chat if
do.
anybody want to ask Sharon and question because she's just sharing about autism. I read about it, but I got somebody here that actually know how to live with a person with autism. So when she have her tantrums, Do you like? I know it might, kind of be like. I
I
know
was
you
like,
don't do
baby, you
breath
gotta
sound
calm
effect.
down, deep breaths. Calm down and deep breaths. I said, listen to some music. It's gonna make you happy. Shake it off. And that's what she's been doing. It does help. And these children need to know you're not alone.
That's
Someone out there understands where you're coming from.
right.
It's hard
Exactly.
for a parent. It's hard to be patient because when she was little, she would throw her little tantrums, and I would just hug her and hold her and rock her back and forth, and I would
But you
sing
didn't know
to her.
that was what was going on with her, right?
No, I
At the
didn't
time, you
know.
just didn't know. Okay.
And I would sing her to sleep. That would help her go to sleep because at night they don't like to sleep. They
Yeah,
like
I
they have
heard
their
about
own
that.
schedule. It's hard to get them on a normal schedule, especially when they're toddlers. And
Wow.
I would take her out and play and do something active with them. Keep
Okay.
them active, keep their hands busy, keep their mind busy, and it helps them because it helps them line up and get things together. New age music is amazing when children are little to go to
Hmm.
sleep with because it keeps them calm when they're sleeping.
What kind of music you say now?
New age music,
New age.
new
Okay.
age, new age, and it's
Like
helped
my
her
little
tremendously.
grandson. No, we haven't got him tested yet, but I think he's got a tension problem. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just
That's part of autism too.
he just,
That's part of autism
you could
too.
be talking to him and he
Mm-hmm.
just be like a million miles away. And
Yes,
and
yes,
then
that's
he was having
autism.
problem. He was having problem reading and spelling. And
Mm-hmm.
like he's in the fourth grade, he had to end up staying back because of
Mm-hmm.
that. And my
Yeah.
daughter said she was gonna get him tested. You know, he does good in school, but it's just like we just have to be constantly like bringing him back around, trying to tell him, look, what are you thinking about? You know, like he just be
Mhm.
somewhere else.
They
He
will
just be
space
somewhere.
off
Yeah.
and looking in the eyes, they won't look you in your eyes. They'll be looking at someone else. They have a hard time focusing their eyes on you. They have a hard time focusing their brain on one thing at a time because their mind is constantly going.
Love and
And it's
life. So
not
you
their
want to
fault.
come up? You can come up
It's
if you
not
want
their
to. She was
fault.
talking about her grandson. I'm gonna tell you why we start seeing something
Yeah, just
strange going on with
very
my
quiet
grandson.
and stuff.
Um, I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you
they
why
don't.
we know something is strange going on because one day he had to walk out outside the road. And I
Mm-hmm.
told my daughter, he just woke up out his sleep and walked on the other side of the road. Just started cleaning his. I'm like, what's wrong with it? And I told my daughter, I said, you need to go get him tested to see what's going on. So she supposed to be going and get with therapists and stuff like that. And I told her it's something going
Mm-hmm.
on. But and all of a sudden, he had just started like that. In 1 year, like a couple years ago, he just started being like that. And my mother said the same thing when he was out there out to her house one day. He had spent the night with me. And said she looked out there and saw a little boy out there side the road. And she said she didn't know that was her grandson. And I told
Oh
my
my
daughter,
gosh.
I told her that is dangerous. I don't know if he's
Mm-hmm.
sleepwalking or I don't know if he was sleepwalking or what.
He might be sleepwalking. You might want to get that checked out as well. He might be sleepwalking as well.
But
That could be.
this is Love and
Hmm.
Live show. She said her grandson is autistic. He's not verbal, but my
Hmm.
daughter doesn't know how to help him in that area. But she's a good mother in the other areas.
Yeah.
So how do you, Sherry? Can you relate to that? But I know your daughter
Yes.
talks. So Love and Live show. If you got
Yes.
time, I dropped the link if you want to come up and
What
chat.
I had to do is I would sit down every day and start getting her to do things. We would start working on words. We would start reading a book together. I would get her to calm down. I would play new age music in the background. That helped calm
Okay.
her down. We would focus on animals. I would focus on things that would catch their attention
Okay.
because what it, they can get triggered very easily, very easily. I mean, a little thinking, ooh, and they're like, because they get so frustrated because they're trying to get it out, but they can't get it out.
Okay.
And it's so hard for them to communicate sometimes. And it took me a long time to work with her and I try to get her to be sociable with other kids. I would get her around kids and stuff, and she'd just be too. So
So,
I would sit down with her and I would, look at her and communicate with her and talk to her. And I would do some fun things. We'd clap hands or we'd do songs
so in other
together.
words, you saying you got to really give
Really
them that,
work with them.
work with
Yeah.
them and try to do things to
Mhm.
help with them. Okay.
And now when they throw a fit, give them something to bang on. Give them some pots and pans to bang on. Get that frustration out. Or give them a keyboard. Give them to
Yeah.
play on a keyboard.
I
And
got a
that's what I
relative,
would
her
do.
son is like that. He don't talk at all. He don't talk at all. He just, then someone
Mm-hmm.
have to constantly be with him, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. But,
Yeah, you got to
you know,
be patient because it takes a lot of work and a lot of time. I would get creative. I said, let's do some art. Let's draw some stuff. Let's paint some stuff. Let's do something with your hands. And the more she worked with her hands, the better she was coming out of her shell. She has a friend that's a senior,
I know
has
I was
never
just
done
going
a
to ask you, do
sleepover.
she have any friends?
Oh, yeah, she's got a whole clique of friends. And guess what? They all have different types of autism.
So I'm going to ask you this question, because when I was reading, it is a lot of different types of autism.
Yes. Yes, there is. And I didn't know anything about autism. I really didn't until I found out with her, and then I had to look up to find out what
Y'all make
Asperger
sure y'all
autism is.
connect with Sherry. She does have a channel. We're trying to get her numbers up. Y'all make sure
Play-Doh
y'all.
is good too. Play-Doh is really good with the younger kids, or building blocks, or putting puzzles together. It keeps their mind
Like I said, my
focused.
nephew does the little twister thing. He made. I don't have the bracelet, but he have made me a bracelet a couple times. He have made me a bracelet. Just made it. You know the little thing what I'm talking about. You can make those slick animals out of them, and then you can do little things like that. Hey, Miss Key, how you doing?
Another white feather floating by me. Thank you, Spirit.
Oh, so that's what that
I'm
means.
in. Yes, ma'am. Just let me know. I'm by you. I'm around you. I got a loved one or an angel or a spirit around me, which I always do anyway. And they also, they're so creative, like Minecraft. She does Minecraft a lot, and she socializes with other kids. You got to let them know you're not alone. You're not a bad kid. Because a lot of people punish their kids and they don't understand why they're doing what they're doing.
But you can't blame them.
No, you can't.
Because it just,
I've never had to spank my
you're
child.
a strong lady. You are a strong lady.
Well, my mama was very strong, so got strong genes in my family. So
for you to have things that go on, are you saying right now you taking therapy for you taking therapy for your knees?
For my whole body. I get pains throughout my body. And I
now.
can feel the weather. I can feel the weather, the pressure. Also, I'm finding out.
So you want to come up? You could come up and tell us about it if you want to. She's talking about her daughter. I know you can't see what she's saying. Can you see what she's saying?
I can't see the chat, honey. I can't see the chat from here.
She said my daughter would start to work with him, but she's not consistent. But she has a handicap herself. She loves him fully.
Oh, okay. That's really hard to do then.
Love Live Show, you can come up. You got time? Okay, I understand. Yeah, so how do you she said her daughter she have a kind of a handicap herself, but she loves her child and she's doing the best she can, what she can to do. And I'm sure Love and Live Show probably doing what she can, and it's good to, like, you can come over here and can educate us, can tell us what to expect, what to do, what we should do. I like what you're doing, and I think your daughter gonna be awesome with the things you have said she's done. All the things she's done, that's good. She don't let that
accomplished a lot. No, and she's actually become independent. Like if she's behind on homework, she goes and communicate with the teacher, because before she would not communicate with the teacher. And I had to explain to all the teachers. I said, look, she has autism.
Okay.
You got to reach out to them as well, because they don't know how to reach out to you. So you got to reach out to them.
Love and Live Show. What would you tell her daughter in this situation, in her situation, if you can relate. I mean, you can just
Yeah.
like
Sing some songs. Sing some songs. Clap your hands. Be joyful. When you clap your hands together, just letting them release it. Letting them. The music helps. They love music. They like banging on things. Let them bang on stuff. Let them hear the noises. Get a keyboard. They love keyboards. That helps them as well. And you're also able to communicate with them because they'll hit a key and then you go hit the key after them. You make it like a little game. And it's just the little things. It's the little things. She loves to collect rocks. You can go outside and say, hey, look at this flower. Let's smell the flower. Let's feel the texture. Let's, get with Mother Nature. Sand.
Hey
Sand is
Rochelle, how
good
you
too.
doing? Hey Lisa Lee, welcome y'all.
We
Everybody welcome
played
to
in
the
the
chat.
sand a lot too. We play in the sand a lot because it helps them get the creativity.
This is Sherry B up here, and we are talking about autism. Called April's Autism Awareness Month, and she was just sharing to us ways she's coped with her daughter. Her daughter is 18 years old, and she said her daughter is very independent about doing things. She's into you said she sings
Choir. She's in choir. She's been regional choir. She's been state. She's been in choir, and now she's in theater arts. She's been in the musical
Anybody else want to
plays and
come
stuff
up?
like
They got
that.
anything they want to share? Do anybody else know what autism is? You got anything you want to share? And if you got any questions for Sherry, she'll answer them for you. If anybody
Yes,
got any
I'll be
questions,
happy to help anyone that I can. That's why I want to
because
do
that's
this.
why I want to do this show today. Because, like I said, I have relatives. They don't stay with me, but my relatives are doing good. They seem to be handling them well. And I couldn't get none of them to come on here. I said, well, then you popped in my chat. I said, maybe you was God sent. Because I was just going to be reading about it. But I like to do a lot of education. But if anybody can come up and share and educate me more, that'll be awesome for me, Because like I said about my grandson, I know something going on with my grandson, but we just don't know exactly what it might be. That's why I told my daughter, go get him checked. Because he just be know what he loved to do? He loved to be on them games. That's why all his mind, that's what his mind be at.
Yes, that's another way. That's what my daughter has always been into video games. Little Big Planet is a great game for them because you can get in there and react with them, and they can create their own characters. They like to get creative with their own characters. They like to dress them up. And you encourage them, and when they're doing good, you let them know, hey, you're doing good. You're doing really good. Even the little things. Clap your hands and say, hey, give me high five. Motivate them, because let them know, because they can't read your body language. They can't understand you, so you got to communicate sometimes and let them know, hey, you're doing good. Let's read a book together. Let's read a story together. Let's sing a song together. Any kind of good vibes you can do with them, it's going to help them, because it's going to help them say, oh, okay, it's going to click eventually. Hey, I'm doing this. This is a good thing. Motivate them to keep going positive.
Hey,
You got
Wellness,
to
how
keep
you
that
doing?
positive
Good to
going
see
with
you.
them,
This is Sherry up
because they
here,
don't
everybody. We're
understand it.
talking about autism awareness. If anybody know what that is in the chat, do anybody in the chat know what autism is? If you know what autism is, put a thumb up. And this is Sherry. She's just been sharing her story. I brought her on.
Welcome, everyone. I hope I can help someone out today. I really
I brought
do.
her on today to educate me and others that who know someone dealing with autism. Like I said, my grandson, it's something going on with him. We're not sure exactly what he have, but I'm thinking it's some type of autism, or what do they call that when you have that tension, but you can't keep him calm. You can't. It's just like he just be everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and also do dances if you can. If you can dance with them. Oh, and like on the video games, they have you can dance. Oh, do that. They love doing that too. Anything to get their body moving, getting their mind going in a positive way. It helps. It does.
Everybody, this is Love and Live Show.
I love
Do you know
life.
Sherry? You know Sherry
Yeah.
B?
From the
Okay.
channel. Yes, it
Hello,
is.
beautiful. How are you doing today?
Hi,
Hey,
how are
she cute
you?
over there.
You
Look
look
at her. Look at her
amazing.
eyeshadow. Where you going today,
Look
girl?
at her.
Girl,
She
taking
all
my
dressed
daughter to
up
school.
looking good.
Look at her.
She's
She
all
be
dressed
over
up
there.
looking good
Hey,
today.
I love going to her show. She be over there cutting up. But can
She's
you relate to
glowing.
it?
I see a gold aura around her. She's glowing today.
Love and
Thank
light.
you,
So
thank
tell
you.
everybody who you are. Then you can get into the segment we're talking about.
I'm Loving Live. I'm Queen Lenora, and I do a show with my nephew.
Mhm.
Um, and we just want to always keep positivity and
That's right.
make
It's
people
been
happy and
fun.
smile and stuff. Because the
Mhm.
world is crazy as it is, so we don't need to
Yes,
be,
ma'am.
That's
Yes,
right.
added
ma'am.
to it.
What we all about over here.
Yeah.
So, did you hear some of the things that we was talking about autism?
Yeah, like I said, my daughter, she was my foster daughter, so she's just my daughter. She is diagnosed with mentally being retarded. So
Mhm.
she's doing really good with her son. It's her first child.
Mhm.
And he's
Hey,
not verbal,
Crafty.
but he's very smart. He knows what he's doing. He can do, he can play games, he can put stuff together. He's really, really, really smart. But yeah, it's for her to be with the handicap she has, she does an excellent job
Wow,
with
that's
I
it.
give her
awesome.
But
props.
the
Awesome.
problem is like
God
what
bless
stops
her.
her is things stop her from letting people help
Mhm.
because she'll focus on something that's so small and negative that
Mhm.
it just makes it blows up. So then she's always feeling like somebody's attacking him or being
Oh, okay.
mean to him because he's autistic. And you do have to be aware of that though. But
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
like overly does it. So like he hasn't had like one consistent verbal coach to
Hey,
be
makeup
able
mom.
because
Hey,
I think
everybody.
that would
Welcome.
help.
Yeah.
And then,
Mhm.
there's other stuff that it's hard to be consistent. And then she has other kids, so it's just really hard to be consistent
Oh, bless
in
her
the
heart.
one area. So, yeah. But like I said, for her to have the handicaps that she has, she's really cool. But like those negative traits of like drama and all that, that stops
Hmm.
her
Yeah.
from going to the next level. But like I said, with my grandson Jaden, he's amazing.
How old is
Um,
he? How old is your grandson?
he's 12.
12.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
and I just think he would be doing so much better if we could just keep him consistent with the verbal coach and his all the
Yes.
people that advocate for him because there's a lot of people that advocate, but it switches all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah, my daughter had to go through speech therapy as well in middle
Yeah,
school.
So
yeah.
I'm
That I
asking you
need
a
him to
question.
be in speech therapy. I think
Love
a
and
lot of things could
light.
be happening, but like I said, for what she does is amazing. I don't think a lot of mothers could do what she's doing
But
either.
can I ask you a question, Love and Light Show?
Yeah.
How are you coping with it? How are you mentally? How are you handling, you know, you seeing your daughter, you knowing what she goes through, but then you see how strong she is about doing the best she can for her son. So how are you able to, cope with that? How your mental
Well,
state is?
they don't live where I'm at right now, but
Hey, Christopher.
when they were there, I just treated him like the rest of the kids. I
Hmm.
knew he was like, particular about different things. You don't, he'll hug you and cuddle you if he likes you, if he feels
Mhm.
really safe with you. If not,
Hmm.
he goes in his own place. He can play
Hmm.
by himself. You can tell when he gets mad, he tries to pinch you, but it
Oh,
tickles. So
okay.
you don't realize
Yeah.
at you. So the other kids don't know that he's mad at him because they think, oh, he's tickling me. But
Hmm.
he's like, oh, I'm pinching you, and it just doesn't work for him. But like I said, I know like if he could have been around us a lot more, we would have
Hmm.
had him more on a level
Okay.
Yeah.
where he's at now. He would have
See,
been
That's
I
good.
like,
Go
I
ahead,
also
Sue.
grew up. I also grew up with Special Olympics. My uncle was a director of Special Olympics. My best friend was blind. And guess what? She roller skated, she bowled, she did everything normal. And children are special in their own way.
yeah.
And we just got to support them and be there for them.
That's right.
I think it's
That's
just hard for her because just when you have a kid,
Yeah.
period, everybody has something to tell you about your child.
Hmm.
your child and what you need to do, what you don't need to do with your kid. So now
Yeah.
you have a child that you're trying to learn and you don't know, and you have so many people in your ear. And I just try to keep telling
Mm,
her, just
yeah.
treat 'em like you do the rest of the kids,
I've
because
had people say,
he,
"Oh, you're a bad mom because you don't understand your kids." I was like, "Wait a second, my kid has
What?
autism. You don't
No
understand.
one
and
told
they're
you that?
You don't
smart. They're like
understand."
extra smart.
Wow.
And
Yes, I was
stuff
like,
that,
"My daughter's smarter than you. Little do you know." You
yeah,
know.
Now
And I was like,
that was
uh-uh.
real cruel right there now. That was
Yeah,
cruel.
just
yeah.
like how that school
They
was
do. They
judging
do.
her.
They keep trying to tell
Oh,
you what to do. And if you don't know, you try to
hmm,
follow what everybody else tells you to do. And I think that's
yeah.
where her issue was, is
Hmm.
trying to be the best mom you can. And I'm like, just treat him like everybody else. I have a
Yeah.
cousin, I didn't even know he was autistic until I was on Facebook. And
Mm,
like we grew up together. I had no clue. I just knew he was like more like a loner, but he
Yeah.
still, was part of the family. And so now he talks more about it as an adult. But I had no
Hmm.
clue. I was like, I had to text him, when did you become autistic? He was like, I've
Yeah.
always been. What? Because I
so
just
Because
know.
back when,
Sherry, let me ask you this question here. When
hmm,
you first found out about your daughter, what did they do a certain type of test, or what did they do? Did they give you a certain type of
they did
test?
a yeah, they did a lot of testing on her,
Mm-hmm.
and the school was able to put her through speech therapy, which gave her the tools to help herself.
Mm-hmm.
And they would give her a specific word to keep her focused in class. They would tell the teachers, say bullseye when you see her wander off, say bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
And she was training her brain. Oh, okay, teacher's trying to get my attention. Bullseye. Okay, I'm staying focused. And I did the same thing at home. What the teachers were doing, I was doing the same thing at home. And it helped. It helped. You have a specific word and say, look, this word, focus on this word. When you hear this word, okay, I need to get your attention.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to help train them. And it takes a lot of work, a lot of patience.
It
And
does.
your
Sure,
daughter,
it does.
I give her thumbs up in every shape or form. That would be the most difficult thing ever. I
Yeah.
send prayers and healings. I send prayers for her because that is a
That's right.
strong
That's
woman,
right.
very strong woman,
Yes,
a
it is.
mama. Give
I
that
think you
woman
both
double
are.
super cape.
I
I
think
always
you
let her
both
know
are
that she does a good
strong
job
women.
with
Love and Live Show and Sherry. I think you both are strong women. I don't live in y'all household. I don't know exactly what you go through,
We gotta
but
stay strong for our
y'all
children.
seem to be doing pretty well with your kids. And I just want to bring some light on it. Because over here I like to do a lot of awareness. And of course I
Yeah.
like to show off my shirt. I guess I'm at the send
I love that shirt.
when you first live at Love and Live Show, I will be sending y'all kids a shirt. This shirt come from my shop. It will be a gift from me. Y'all just you already got my address, Love Live Show.
Yeah.
Don't you? You already got my information. I can send him something, just to let him know I
Okay.
stand with autism. I stand
Okay.
with it. And I
I'm a
support
proud
it.
mama.
Huh?
I'm a proud mama.
I
I
know
ain't
you are.
ashamed that she
I
ain't
know you
ashamed
are.
that she got autism. I said, you let them know what you got. You let
Yeah.
them know and show them how it's done. You show them what you can do. I said, you're
Exactly.
smart, beautiful, and strong. I tell her that every day. I let her know I love her every day, no matter what.
Well,
We've
do
got to
your
Exactly.
support our
grandson like to
children.
wear t-shirts? Do he wear t-shirts?
Yeah, he wears t-shirts and sweatpants and yeah.
I mean, if I were to
And I
send
let
him
her
a
know.
shirt, if I were to send
Yeah.
him a shirt, he would wear. I mean, he got autism awareness on it. I just got the little
Yeah,
heart.
he'll wear it. And he's 12, so yeah, he'll wear it.
You just
And
send me his size. I ain't forgot about your brownie. It's still out there flow good. That brownie ain't came back to me yet.
Girl, and then I
Somebody
can't make
ate
up
my
here either.
brownie. Somebody ate that brownie.
There it is. Come on, we waiting
It's
yet.
been 2 months. I'm finna open up a new box on Sunday. So maybe you'll get that one.
Okay.
But yeah, I got a subscription of Brownies of the Month. And I always get people to test them out. And I mail her one. With that brownie they got lost, y'all. We
It
got
is
an
everywhere.
APB
Can't
out of
find
a
nothing.
brownie, y'all. We got an APB out of a brownie. But anybody got any questions? Christopher, you want to come up? I know Christopher love to talk. Christopher had you up here crying now. Christopher
No.
had you up here crying. You know,
Oh,
Sherry, he was up there playing the piano and praying and praising. He was
Oh
oh
got
yeah.
up
my
that good love, y'all.
goodness.
I
So
just had got up
beautiful.
that.
See, that's
Christopher,
So
awesome.
beautiful.
I gotta go because
come
it's
on
10 o'clock
up
and
here.
I gotta go get my daughter to school.
Come on
Well,
up
you
here,
have a
Christopher.
blessed, positive day, darling. Keep
Yeah,
shining
I
your light,
enjoyed you,
girl.
loving
Keep
life show.
glowing.
Just
Keep
Thank
doing you.
thank you.
keep
I'm
doing
proud
what
of
you're
you.
doing, and I will keep you in prayer. And just I'll send you my link through email, and
Okay.
you can let him pick out, or y'all can pick out something, whatever his favorite color is, and it'll be from me. And
Okay.
share, you do the same thing. I will
I
send you
definitely
the
will.
shirt.
Stay
Okay.
Okay,
strong,
Thank
ladies,
darling.
you guys. Have a
you
blessed
take care. What
day.
you got coming
You
up on
too,
your show?
darling.
I can make sure I have my bells on. What you got coming
Huh?
up? What do you
Today
have
we're going
coming
to
up?
somebody's birthday party today at
Ooh,
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
So what time would that
okay.
be?
Are you Mountain or Central?
It's 1 o'clock here. It's 1 o'clock in Georgia.
It's
So,
12 o'clock here
okay,
in Texas.
so it'll be 6 o'clock.
Okay, I'll make
Okay.
sure I come over there and see what that young man. Talk about your nephew, right?
Yeah, my nephew.
Ooh, I know y'all gonna be over there cutting up. I
Yeah.
already know it. I already know it. I'm gonna have to send him something. If it don't be today, it'll be tomorrow. But I know you will probably have his cash up, won't you? Or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. Well,
Okay.
all right. I enjoyed you. And just tell your
Take care,
daughter
darling.
keep doing what you're doing. And we're gonna
Thank
keep
you.
you
I
in prayer
appreciate
and
it.
everything.
Keep being you.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
right.
Take care, darling.
But yes, okay, Christopher said he can't come up and sing for us, y'all. But Sherry, you have enlightened us on a lot of things. I mean, it's things I didn't know. And I'm glad I was able to connect with you. Y'all make sure y'all connect with each other down there.
Well,
You haven't
it was an
connected with
honor.
Sherry. Can someone go get Sherry link? I think it's up there in my subscription box. Make sure y'all connect with her. She's trying to get her channel, trying to grow her channel. So over here, I want to show love. And of course, if y'all didn't see my shirt, this is my shirt. I will be sending her daughter a
I
shirt
love the
and
shirt. I
her
love
and
the shirt.
loving like I want to give back. So this will be something to let them
Thank
know
you.
that I stand with autism. And I also got one for my nephew because my nephew is like that. So when
Yes,
I gotta get his colors. So they come in blue,
we
green,
gotta support.
huh?
We gotta support and get that awareness out. We gotta help
That's
these
right.
other
That's
parents
right.
that's
That's what I
going
do over
through it.
here. Cause
Let them know, hey, you're not by yourself. You got American help.
when breast cancer month come up, I do shirts and I do segments. Each month I try to do different things, whatever going on in that month. I try to bring some light to it and things I don't
Yeah.
know. I just tell people, come on, look, tell me what's going on. And you have
Mm-hmm.
showed me a lot today. And I don't want to
I'm
keep you because I know you've been in therapy. I know you're probably tired.
Ooh,
Probably
girl.
want to rest.
That's
I
all
know
right. I'm gonna keep going forward. So I'm
I
gonna
gotta
keep going
start my
doing what I gotta
therapy
do.
on Monday. This shoulder, they
Well,
gotta work with my shoulder on Monday. So I was able
it
to get a
will help.
shot yesterday. And I ate some last night because they told me after I got that shot to put ice on my
Mm-hmm.
shoulder because I got a
Mm-hmm.
tear up there. But no surgery. So hopefully the therapy will
That's
work
good.
while I don't have
Yes.
to have surgery.
Yes.
Anybody got
Physical
any
therapy is
questions
amazing.
for
It helps.
anybody
Definitely.
got any question for Sherry? Y'all can put them in the chat before she go. Cause I know she probably tired. They probably been messing with you all morning. So how long your therapy
Yeah.
be? It be a
It
couple
was an
hours.
hour. It was an
Uh,
hour. Yeah. So it's no big
yeah,
deal.
I think you're doing good with your daughter. And tell your daughter, I don't know her, but I'm proud of her. She's singing. She's still living her life. A lot of people like you share. A lot of moms and parents probably don't know how to handle that. Having a child like that, they
Yeah.
go into depression.
It's not
Mentally.
easy. Yeah. Because I thought I was doing something wrong. I thought I was being the bad parent. I was like, why is my
Hey,
child
James
acting like
Money,
this? Why
welcome.
can't I get her to communicate with me? Why is she like this? Because I didn't understand. So
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was my parenting that was doing that.
Mm-hmm. But no, it was just what
Because
she was dealing with.
but it makes a parent feel helpless.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what am I doing wrong? You
Mm-hmm.
know? But
Well,
once
I
I
think
found out,
you're
I'm like, okay, No, I
Hey,
got this.
Net
I can
Taylor, hey,
help.
my sis. But I think you're doing good. You keep doing what you're doing. You'll be in my prayers and tell your young
Thank
lady, keep
you.
on shining. Just keep on
I
shining.
do. I
And if
said,
you
you're
need
leading the path.
something,
You're leading the path for others, girl. You have no idea. You're leading the path for others to let them know, hey, I can accomplish this. I can do
that's
this.
right. That's right. And
And they got to believe in
maybe one
themselves.
day, if she up to it, maybe you could play one of her songs. Do you ever record anything she does?
Oh, you know I do. I just have to get her permission because she's
Yeah,
18 now. So,
yeah,
mama don't have
yeah.
that
I
control.
know that's right. Look, she can tell
I,
you what you don't want to do, so that's all
mm-hmm,
right. But,
that's all
if you
right.
see something come from Spread Shop, just know it's coming from me. No,
Amen.
it'll
You
come
got
right
me.
from the shop. It'll come from the shop, and I just need to know her size and her color, and
Okay.
I'm sending that to her. Just tell her, look, just
She a
tell this
big girl.
girl. Uh,
She's a big girl, but she's proud of who she is. So I'm
well, that's
happy.
good. That's good. That's good. That is
It's gonna
good.
stop her. And I was like, college is coming up now. We're checking in our colleges. It's like, what do you want to do?
So
Now
what
she's
does she want to
talking.
major in? What she want to major in?
Well, she's talking about cybersecurity,
Really?
and she's wanting to do her own YouTube channel to help others in the
That would be
future.
awesome. That would be awesome.
And that's what
Make
got
sure
me
you let
started
us
in
know that
YouTube because
now.
I had
You
to
let us
scope it out
know.
before she got into it.
You let us know when she does do her
I will.
channel. Then
I
everybody
will.
can connect with her. Y'all make sure
Yes.
y'all connect with each other down there and make sure y'all go out there and get Sherry. Could someone go out there and copy Sherry channel? It's up there, my link up there. Y'all go out there and copy her link and make sure y'all connect because she's been in here telling us about autism and she have explained to us how her daughter been doing. Her daughter is very independent to have autism. She sings, she's ready to go to college, and that's awesome. She don't let that stop her, and that is
Exactly.
beautiful. And by
I
you
teach
being the
them helping people
mom,
learn to it.
I know you her number one cheerleader.
Hmm.
That's how I am with
Always.
my children.
Always. I support all the kids.
Always.
Her friends too. I'm the homemade mom, they call me. And I'm like, yep, you need to talk. Give me a call. I don't care what time it is. I'm gonna be there for you. Because I
Wow.
treat her friends just like their
But then
own
you
their
tell
own.
me you had put in my link that someone you talked to someone that was trying to was you able to get to those people? You said someone was trying to kill themselves. So were you able
Yep.
to help them
Yes.
out?
Yep.
That's good. That's
They're
good.
doing good now. They're doing good now.
Wow.
Whew. Yep. I
Good. Cause
talked to
you
them
said
until
you was
3
up
a.m.
all
I didn't
day.
care. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna be there for someone because that's the type of person I am. I'm
Yeah,
real.
I
I'm not
am.
fake.
That's
I'm
why I
trying to be
always tell
nobody else
my
but myself.
I tell my mods and people that I know, you need to talk. Y'all got my number, and they always call me. They got my
Hmm.
email because you never know who you can lift
Hmm.
up. Like I said, I deal with
Exactly.
things. You never know, you might can lift me up.
That's why I make
So
those positive vibes, those positive videos. I even
that's
create
why
some
I
of my
seen your
own music in
video.
my
Y'all make
videos. I'm learning.
um,
You see how far I come on my videos. How I
yeah,
had
I
to learn
see that.
myself.
That's what
So
it takes
it's a learning
consistency.
process. Yeah,
It
it's a
takes
learning
consistency. That's why I
process.
said it's not easy having a YouTube channel. That's why I'm
Mm-mm.
constantly. You see, I put out stuff every day. But girl, I'm trying to get them numbers up there. You know how it is.
Well, I
It's a
try to
lot.
support everybody. I try to show up for people's lives. I don't care if I
You
see your
do.
live pop up and I don't know you. I'm going to pop up in there just to let you know, hey, someone's here to support you. Someone's going to learn
Thank
something
you.
new
I
from
thank you
you.
for supporting me. When you came in my chat, because
Girl,
I met
you
you
help
through
me.
I think I met you through um Panama, I believe.
Yep. Panama City. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Miss
met
Lee.
you over there and you've been coming over and I've been trying to show love to you. And you came in that day when I
Mm-hmm.
did my autumn disease show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yep.
how I knew what was going on with your daughter. So I said, when I do a show on autism, I'm going to invite you. So I just
Well,
want to
I am
thank
honored,
you.
my dear. I am
All
honored
right.
and I'm grateful for you. And Miss Teapot is a best channel for meditation and
Mm-hmm.
help you get your balance. It's her channel has helped me tremendously in so many ways. So
When you
thank
go
you,
back down, you
Teapot.
going back in the chat for a minute? Or you going back in the chat for a minute?
Yeah, in a little bit. And yeah, in a minute. And also the banner, my banner that I have up now on my
Mm-hmm.
channel, Ellis Chevy did that for me. He does amazing work as well. So shout out to Ellis Chevy. And
Okay.
Eric B, I got my stickers, and JV Outdoors, I'm still waiting on my package. So,
All right. Well, you can put your link cause down there that everybody connect.
okay,
And, I think I'm already
okay,
connected to them. I'm connected to
okay.
T-Pain. He wrote on my channel yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm connected to all those guys through Panama. I met a lot of y'all through Panama.
Yeah,
Thank you, Panama. I met a lot of y'all through her channel. So
yeah.
yeah,
Four Corners
I'm
is
gonna
a
let
great
you
one
go
too.
because I know you
A
probably
lot of
tired.
support.
Should have been to therapy
Well,
today.
thank you all for your love and support. I hope I am able to help someone, some way, somehow. If you need any help, give me a ring, give me a call, contact me, leave a comment on my page. I don't care.
All
You're
right.
never alone. Someone is
That's
there
right.
that's
That's
always
right.
going to understand and help you, regardless what you're going through.
Amen. I
Stay positive,
enjoyed you
shine your
sharing.
light.
We will stay in touch. And don't forget to come down and get my email if you
Oh,
can.
I am. I'm going to join the chat right now. So
Okay
thank
then.
you all so much. Have a blessed, positive day. Mwah.
Same to you. And
You guys are amazing.
tell your daughter to keep on shining. And just
I
let her
will.
know Georgia girl is in her corner.
Thank you, Georgia girl. You're an amazing woman. What you're doing, you're helping so many and changing world lives. So keep doing that. Keep shining
I'm
your light, girl.
trying. It get hard sometimes, but I'm trying.
I
Thank you.
know, but God's always watching.
Especially
You
when
have
you
a
deal
blessed,
with your
positive
own health
day.
issues, but I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter.
We'll get through it. Hey, Teapot was my inspiration.
All
She
right.
goes through a lot. That woman is a strong woman, and she's helped me in so many ways. So
All right.
thank you, Teapot. I love you, girl. I had to let her know.
And I hope yeah, she'll probably see the replay because she was on my channel
Yep.
yesterday. Thank you for
She
coming
was.
over. Yeah,
Oh,
she had wrote a comment on my up under my video. I did.
oh.
I'm in this challenge with Miss Key. We've been doing like pineapple water this week. You know that helped with
Mm-hmm.
inflammation too.
Yes, water, water, water. And pineapple juice will help also clear up your flame, and you can massage at the bottom of your feet. It does
Wow,
wonders
I didn't know
because
that. Did
all
you
those
know that,
nerves
Miss
are
Key?
connected. So if you get a migraine headache, massage the certain spots in your bottom of the feet. Headaches, congestion.
Wow, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yep. Always learning something new. I
Well, all
love
right, I
YouTube channels.
did. Cause I
So
got this
thank
little
you all.
video. I'm just gonna play this little video about autism, but then I'm gonna probably end up wrapping it up. But I sure do
Okay.
appreciate you for educating us. And y'all heard Sherry. If anybody got any more questions about living, how you live with someone with autism, you go to her
Mm-hmm.
channel. She don't mind giving you the information. So I'm
Yep.
gonna let you go, Sherry. You enjoy the rest of your
Thank you.
day. Thank you for
God
coming over.
bless you, darling. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. Mwah.
Okay. Yes, that was Sherry, everybody. She came over and just enlightened on us some things because I want to know how do people live taking care of someone with autism. So she enlightened on us on things you can do to focus with them. You have to keep just doing things with them. Play music, dance with them if you can. Do a lot of activities and stuff. Let them know that you're there for them. Like I said, I don't have a child like that, but my grandson does have some things going on with him. And so I was asking her some questions. And I think he got like a tension thing going on. My daughter supposed to go get him tested, but because he seems like sometimes he just be in his own world. We could be saying, boy, what are you doing? But when it comes down to playing those video games and stuff like that, my grandson, but he have good grades in school, but it's something going on with his tension. So we got to figure out what's going on. And I really did enjoy it, Sherry, for coming over. Sherry, this is my email right here. You make sure you just send me an email and then I'll send you that link to my shop. I'll just tell her to pick out her color shirt and give me her size and everything, and I'll just order it for her. I just want to give back, and this is what I'll be doing. I'll give back to your daughter and Love and Life Show grandson. And if y'all haven't seen my shirt, I'm gonna have to take a picture, but this is how this shirt look. I just put those designs up there. That's what I'm about over here. I'm all about uplifting. Because I like to uplift myself because of the things I deal with. By looking at me, you didn't think I had a degenerative disease. You didn't think I deal with pain, but I do. I just yesterday just got stuck in the arm with a needle. And last night I rest okay, but I had to ice my shoulder. It's still sore. I can't hardly move it like this one. So that's why I got to take therapy next week. But I'm finna show this video. This video gonna show more and more about what autism is. But I sure do appreciate Sherry, because she have enlightened me. And I hope my sister-in-law watch this show, because her son has some type of that too. And she seems to be doing pretty good with him. He was the one made me that bracelet. Every time he come over, I always say, "What my bracelet at? What my bracelet at?" He always be want to make me something. So, I don't know where that video went to, but I did have it in there. I don't know where that. But anybody have any questions? Share so y'all could have asked her anything about what we was talking about. Because I do a lot of awareness. May this month just about finna be over with. Whatever awareness in May, I'll be doing it. All year, I just try to show awareness to whatever going on, whether it's mental health, from joint pain to chronic pain, because that's what I deal with. I just try to show awareness because I want people to know they're not alone. We all out here going through something, but we got to keep on pushing. You know, that's why I always say I try to keep God first in everything I do, because he will direct our path. Like I prayed so hard before I had that test last week, but my test results still came back that I does have a tear in my arm. But they said no surgery for me, so I'm just going to do what the doctor said, continue to keep praying and go to my therapist and go from there. And hopefully that therapy will help my shoulder where I won't have to have surgery. So I'm going to keep on keeping the faith. I got my own stuff for that, y'all. I was trying to, there you go. Hey, Yugum, how you doing? We were just on here talking about autism. Are you familiar with that? Do you know anybody with autism? Sherry B was just up here and she was just enlightening us on some things about autism. And I'm just trying to educate myself more about it, because I do have relatives that does deal with autism, and Sherry just brought, some things, letting us know how we can cope with the kids and stuff like that. If anybody else want to come up, anybody got a story they want to share, are they dealing with someone with autism? Is it something you want to talk about? Because I'll finish show this video right here. I do not own the right to it, just showing just things about autism, just more things to educate us along the way. So I'm going to play this. And welcome, Yugum. It's good to see you. You been doing okay? Because I know at one time you wasn't feeling well. Are you doing better? Are you feeling better? Because I know at one particular time I hadn't been seeing you. Because I know it's a lot going on out here in the world right now. And we just got to continue to keep staying prayed up. That's why I always say stay prayed up. But I'm going to show this video right quick because I think I got a few more minutes before I leave. So I'm going to show this video right quick.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, autism affects an estimated 1 in 54 children in the United States. You've probably heard a lot of thoughts and ideas about autism, but here's an overview of what we know. Autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects a person's social and communication abilities. Persons with ASD also have areas of strong interest and sometimes have repetitive behavior and sensory sensitivities. Autism is sometimes associated with strengths in the areas of visual memory, music, art, math, and science. But each person with ASD is unique. Autism is a spectrum disorder and varies significantly from person to person. Some people with ASD may require significant support in their daily lives, while others may need less support, and some live entirely independently. Changes in brain development associated with autism begin during the prenatal period. These changes are associated with differences in genetics. It is possible to diagnose ASD when a child is between 18 and 24 months of age. Early behavioral intervention helps children with autism learn to communicate and socially interact and has a significant impact on long-term outcome. Support for learning social and communication skills can be helpful throughout adolescence and adulthood. People with autism sometimes have other conditions, such as higher rates of sleep disorders, ADHD, anxiety, depression, and gastrointestinal issues. Treating these co-occurring conditions can make a big difference. As adults, people on the autism spectrum can become employed and contribute in important ways to society. The world is a better place if the qualities of people who are neurodiverse are accepted and valued. The Duke Center for Autism and Brain Development provides state-of-the-art, interdisciplinary clinical care, conducts cutting-edge research, trains the next generation of scientists, and advocates for public policies to help ensure people with autism reach their full potential.
Yes, this just some of the things. Hey, Buddha, how you doing? This just some of the things what Sherry was telling us about. And good to see you, my sis, and thank you, Buddha. Yes, Sherry had enlightened us on some things, how she's coping with her child, and she's a strong lady. Let's put some hearts and let's put some roses and hearts in the chat for Sherry, because she came on today, even though she hadn't had therapy, but she still came on over and John George girl. I told her, I know she probably tired, because I know when I go to therapy Monday with this show, I know I'm gonna be tired. But I do appreciate her, and I appreciate Love and Live show. She came up today too. So those roses and hearts are for them, because they did share their story about how they cope with their kids and grandkids with autism. And you know what? We shouldn't treat those children, anybody, any adults that deal with autism. Don't treat them no different. Treat them just like everybody else, because they are children of God. Let them know we love them. That's why my channel is about awareness, lifting up, motivation. And that's what I will continue to keep doing on my channel, because you never know. If I can reach somebody, I hope somebody can reach me and can help me out along the way with things that I'm dealing with. Because that's how we are family. That's how family is supposed to do. You show love all the way around the board. And like I told her, she didn't know I was going to send her daughter a shirt. So her daughter will be surprised. And I just want her to tell me her color and everything. And I'm going to send Love and Light Show son a shirt also. These will be gifts from me to let them know I do stand with people that are fighting with autism. And I will also have one for my nephew. I want people to know over here, I like to give back. Yes, of course, I have my little shop. I don't make much on it. I don't do a whole lot. You know what I do? I give more than I make. But you know what? God gonna bless me. He gonna bless me with even more. Those little change, little dollars, yes, they will help. But in the long run, I know there's something else out there for me. Because I started that shop to help my grandkids. A little change they can get here, there, and yonder. And I have had people have supported me. And I will be celebrating my year of my shop next month. I want y'all to come back. I will be playing some music. I probably do like a trivia. I'm gonna try to do something fun that day. I do talk about serious talk over here, but I do like to have fun also. I like to lift myself up. I like to lift others. I like to just keep a good spirit, a good vibe. And I love my sister Buddha. She came on yesterday. Her and another lady. We had it going on yesterday. Buddha, y'all, we're gonna do our show Friday night. Friday night. We're gonna talk about it Friday. So y'all come back. Hey TJ, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I rest okay last night, but my shoulder was still a little sore. So I did put some ice on it because I did get a shot yesterday. But these are my shirts right here, y'all. But if anybody just want to get one, they can. They're $22 with shipping and handling. But I will be sending off 2 shirts for gifts for Sherry daughter and Love and Live show grandson, because they came on today and they didn't have to come over here and share their story, but they did. And that's what we do over here, y'all. Don't never be ashamed of your story, because you never know your story could help someone. Just be inspired about what you're doing, you know? Yeah. You see how it made? It got the little heart up there. It got autism awareness. Woo. Still got to work on that gut right there, Buddha. Woo. Still got to work on that gut. But I haven't gained no weight, y'all. The last 2 weeks, I lost the weight I gained. So I'm on the right track. And if y'all don't know who the Jay Journey, y'all need to connect with him. He be over there doing workouts. So y'all make sure y'all connect with him. I met him a couple of days ago through, I forgot who I met him through, but I've been over there watching some of his shows. He's been working out with his weights and everything. So he's a young man. He's out there trying to get them. He's trying to, it seems like right now, everybody's trying to work on staying on that healthy path. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Whether you doing it through food or workouts, like Fugal Mama, she get up every morning, do her thing. Panama, she get up and do her thing. So y'all, if y'all have a connect with those ladies, make sure y'all do, because they be up early in the morning. And of course, Miss Key, my other YouTube daughter, she be out there doing her push-ups. She been doing these challenges with me. She know I love her. So we just over here just trying to stay on this healthy path. Just trying to continue to keep lifting each other up and try to make sure we just help each other out all the way around the board, whether we try to help each other with our channels, make sure we connect with each other, just show love. That's it. But this coming probably to the end of my show, I just want to share about the autism. Sherry came up. She did come. You know, she had therapy today, but she still came on and she told us a lot of things I didn't know about autism, how to cope with it, and how you deal with children or anybody that going through some type of autism. You have to really let them know that you're down for, even though they do things that we don't do normally, or whatever, but they're still smart. They're smart people. She said her daughter singing in a choir. She said her daughter getting ready to go to college. I think that is very awesome. She don't let that stop her, and that's a good thing. That is good. Like I was saying about my relatives, he good at making stuff. He real smart. So don't never feel because you got some type of illness, or no one shouldn't judge another person by their illness or how they do, because we all children of God. We don't know what it takes for people to get out of bed every morning. We don't know what it takes for people to do that. That's why I don't judge nobody over here. I don't body shame nobody over here, because I know what I have to go through daily. I know how far God has brought me. That's why I'm over here to try to tell everybody, keep doing what you're doing. Keep your head up. Keep lifting yourself up. And that's why I always share motivation over here, because I try to keep myself motivated. Because if we watch the news and watch some of these YouTube channels, they'll have us back crazy. That's why you cannot let all this stuff affect you, because the devil does be busy. That's why you always see me over here. I'm either sharing something with motivation or talking about food, on how to try to keep their weight off. Other than that, I don't do drama over here unless somebody brings drama to me. Other than that, I don't be bothered with these things. It be rough out here on these YouTube street now. I done ran across some crazy folks out here. But look, I try to stay out their way. I try to stay out their way. I do. I try to stay out their way. But I'm just saying, y'all make sure y'all can drop y'all link, because y'all are mods. That's why y'all are mods. I make you mods, but you can put your link in the chat, because I'm sure somebody haven't connected with somebody in there. Yeah, Crafty, you know there's some crazy people out there. That we were talking about yesterday, girl. Buddha and Carol. We had fun yesterday, so I'm gonna talk about. We're gonna have just talk about it Friday. We're gonna be talking about social media. So y'all come back, because I'll probably go back live Friday. I'm not sure what time. I got some things coming up on my channel. I got an unboxing coming up on Sunday, And we're going to do that little talk on Friday. And I'm just going to be doing what I do daily. Just drop my inspiration videos. And still on this channel with Mickey. We're going on, this the third day right here. Mickey, this stuff been detoxing me. Because that's what pineapple water do. It's a detox. It helps clean the toxin in your body. And plus it helps with inflammation. And Buddha, yeah, you can eat them, Buddha. You can eat them. I've been eating mine. Did anybody else want to come up and talk about autism or y'all? I got a few more minutes. I was gonna stop at 2. So right now, if anybody want to come up and talk about anything, anybody that know anybody with autism, how they're coping with it, because Sherry gave us a whole insight on it. Okay. Yeah, we just been adding pineapple and water all week. I've been seeing her eat mine out the water. But we did the lemon water challenge first. The lemon water, it just gave me a whole lot of energy, girl. I had so much energy, I was just vibrant. And then we did the egg challenge last week. And between those 2 challenges, crafted, I lost those pounds back. I had gained 5 pounds when after I came off my trip. But when I started those challenges a couple weeks ago, I started by getting back on my pattern of where I was eating. So I'm good to go. When I weighed myself yesterday, I'm okay. Still got work to do, but I'm okay. And so, yeah, Miss Key, look at her down there with them pineapple. We on day 3? They been working me, girl. They been working. I told her, what you coming up with now, mama? What you doing this week? You told the eggs all last week. What you told this week? I said, look, it's pineapple this week, and I still got my egg, right? I got a whole pineapple. I got a big key. I got to look and figure out how to cut that thing over. Let me go get it. I got this thing, and I got to figure out how to cut this thing over. I want to do a drink on it. My son had went and got me this pineapple. I thought he was going to get me the pineapple in the thing. He went and got me one of these right here, y'all. It'll turn a little bit. He went and got me a whole pineapple. Now I got to figure out how to get in this thing. I got to have to get a pineapple cutter or something. I want to cut it and maybe put some water in it and make it out of a drink. So how do I cut it, y'all? Y'all familiar about how to cut? Do I need to get a pineapple cutter or something? Hey, Fresh Crafter. Good. Welcome. I think you're new. Welcome. Y'all welcome, Unleashed Crafter to the chat. Yeah, Miss Key, I got this right here. And I got to hold on this side. I'm tired. My arm's still a little sore. I'm going to have to get me an opener or something. Y'all know how to cut these? Anybody know how to cut a whole pineapple? I want to make a drink and I want to slice them up. That's what I want to do. Anybody know how to cut it? I told my son to bring me some pineapple. That way he did bring me some in the can, but he brought me that whole one too. Ooh, I gotta take it easy, y'all. Oh, the arm still sore. Cause they put some steroid in my shoulder yesterday, y'all. It's still so red up in there. Where he put the shot back there. And I know I'm gonna be even so Monday because I started therapy on Monday. Ooh, I probably end up crying, y'all. Welcome, Unleashed Crafter. Are you new? I know you're new because I never see you in my channel. Y'all know, do y'all know who Unleashed Crafter is? Have y'all seen her before? I am Georgia girl, and I am a Everywoman. I do a lot of health awareness. I try to keep it positive over here. I just was doing a show on autism, and I had a couple of guests up here just talking about how they live with people with autism. She was just enlightening us on some things. You should cut the top off, trim the outside off, get a pineapple. What? Sparrow toast to get the inside. See, I gotta get one of those. I don't have. I said, boy, you brought me that thing here. What I'm supposed to do? I told him because I had went to the grocery store. I said, I'm on the pineapple challenge thing this week. I said, I need some pineapple now. He brought me a couple of cans, and then he gonna bring me this. I think my daughter got one of those things because I remember her having a pineapple there. So I'm gonna try to get into it some kind of way. Either my husband or they'll open the car. Okay, so you know them? You know them, Crafty? I know I'm connected to them, though. I'm connected to them. Well, welcome her. I welcome her to my channel. So, so do y'all know anybody that got autism, Crafty? Are y'all familiar with people with autism? Cause April is Autism Awareness Month. Do y'all know anybody would have that? Like Sherry was saying, you still have to treat them the same. Treat them the same. Don't treat them no different, because they're human beings. They children of God. Some just have special needs and stuff like that. Like I was saying about my grandson, I was worried about him. We thought he had it, but I think he does have some type of tension thing going on. Hey, DP's Wonderful World. I done seen some of these people before. Hey, welcome. I'm your host, Joy Girl, of course, and I am an Everywoman, and I was just talking about autism. Okay. Like I was saying about my nephew, he real smart, y'all. He be making me some bracelets and everything. And they real smart with their hands and stuff like that. Y'all done seen DPS before. I know I'm connected. Y'all make sure if y'all haven't connected with some of these people, y'all make sure y'all do. Yeah, I know. We've been friends for a while. Sometimes we don't get a chance to visit each other much, but I always come back and see what you're doing. And I know I have seen your name before, but the other lady I just haven't seen. But are y'all familiar with what my show was about today? I was just trying to show some awareness to autism. And Sherry B came up and Love and Life Show came up, just enlightening us and things. If you live with somebody with autism, things you should do with them. Try to do some activities with them. Let them know they're not alone. And everything. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all drop those links down there if you haven't connected with these ladies. And that's what my show was about today. Anybody that want to come up, anybody else want to talk about autism, you can. I can drop the link. I have a few more minutes before I get ready to leave. But over here, I do a lot of awareness over here. I do a lot of motivation and trying to do things to lift myself up and others if I can. And that's what I do over here. Because yesterday I shared with everybody my test results because I had been dealing with my shoulder since January. Because I deal with chronic pain anyway. But my shoulder started giving me trouble back in January. So I went and got some tests done. My test results came back yesterday. My doctor told me I does have a tear. That's right. We got to build each other up. My doctor told me I had a tear in my shoulder, but they're not going to do any surgery on it. I'm just going to have to just do some physical therapy. So I will start that on Monday. You see how I'm turned sideways. When I turn a certain way, if I turn or go backwards, my arm hurt. But I know when I go to therapy, they're going to have me stretching up and everything. It's going to help. It's going to help with some of that right there too. So it's going to help with some of that flare out right there. Because since I lost weight, some of how your meat, when you lose weight, how your meat be hanging and stuff. So that exercise will help me out some. Yeah, Sherry B had came up here, was telling us about her daughter, because her daughter have a farm of autism. I forgot the name she said, but she has a farm of autism, and she was just explaining how she living with her and how her daughter doing. And she said her daughter is very independent. She's she's gonna get ready to enroll in college, and she in the choir. I mean, she's doing a lot of things. She don't let that stop her. She's still going on with her life. And she was just saying when she was young, how children used to pick at her, because I don't know why. Why do people bully children when they know when something going on? They're thinking like it's not a joke. I mean, you don't know what people going through on their daily lives. That's why instead of you trying to tear someone down, lift them up. Okay, there she go right there. She's her daughter had aspirin. I know I just couldn't pronounce it. And she came up and she enlightened us on a lot of things. And you probably gonna go back and watch the beginning of the live. And I do appreciate her for coming on, telling us about things. You said you're doing better now since you got out there and taking a need that as well. So thank you. I will get through this one. Okay. I'm glad you're feeling better because, sometimes it does good to talk about things. It does good to, like I said, you educated me, and I hope you have educated someone in my chat. That's what we're here for. We're supposed to try to help each other with things I don't know. Tell me because I be wanting to know. Because that's what I want. I be want to know about things going on out there in the world. Like I said, I have relatives that deal with autism, but I didn't know exactly. Some start at small age. Then, a lot of people don't be knowing what it is until it really actually happened to your child. You said you can't judge a book by its cover because you don't know what that person is going through behind the scene. You got to support and love one another and respect. That's right. When you first came in my chat, I didn't think that you was going through what you going through. You just told me you deal with your chronic pain, your chronic issues, and then you got a child got autism. And I know that's a lot. When you already got things going on with yourself, but you're a strong woman, Sherry. You are a strong woman. You really are, because a lot of people probably couldn't handle the thing what you said you've been through. You seen your child got bullied, and you had to explain, you told me how the teachers and stuff were doing your child, trying to put your child in the corner because she was going through a little episode, but they didn't know exactly what it was. And see, you could have sued that school. You could have took action out on that school for doing your child at that call. The thing, because they didn't, I guess they didn't know, just like you didn't know, but now they know. You can't just start, because you see a child having a tantrum. You need to know exactly what's going on with that child. Don't be so quick to want to whoop them. Don't be so quick to want to punish them. Find out what really going on with them. They didn't know your child was going through that. I guess they know now, because you said you could have cut up out there. I know you wanted to. She said, it's so true, Cherry B. Just because someone is smiling and happy all the time doesn't mean they're fighting. That's right. That's why I tell everybody, y'all look at me. I've been fighting chronic pain for 5 years. I've been diagnosed with thyroid cancer. I done had bite treatments. I done had bite treatments. I done had them to go in my back with a needle, but I let them put medicine in my back, but I won't let them do surgery on it. So you see me sitting up, but you get up and see me walking, you're gonna be like, dog, she knows she got a fun. I walk with her like a penguin because I have a degenerative disease in my back. And now I'm having a problem with my shoulder. But looking at me face-wise, you wouldn't think that, because people do not know what people is going through unless you're actually walking in their shoes. Hey, Faith, that's on my Georgian right there. She said she from Georgia. She told me she was from Georgia, y'all. But that's why you can't judge nobody unless you walking in their shoes. That's why I don't judge people over here. I don't judge. I don't body shame. I welcome everybody in my chat, as long as you come in being respectful to me and being respectful for whoever I have on my panel and whoever's in the chat. I want to make y'all Mars down there for y'all can drop y'all own links. I'm not sure if everybody connected with everybody. So if you get a blue stick, it's because I want y'all to go ahead and drop y'all links for y'all to connect to everybody. That's how I do over here. When you come in my chat, I give you a blue stick for you can go and drop your own. You can go get your own link and make sure y'all connect. That's why I said, let's put some hearts up for Sherry. Let's put some roses up for Sherry because she's a strong lady. Cause for her coming up here telling me things she said today, I don't know if I might have could have managed, but especially when you have your own, dealing with own other health issues. But it's good that her daughter is independent. She's learning how to do things. She's not letting that stop her. That's awesome. I think that is awesome. These roses are for you, Sherry. Yeah, I think I made y'all Mars now. I can't see it, but DPS, Faith, y'all can drop y'all links because I think I done made y'all Mars. Somebody else came in under leash. What she went to? All you Mars, y'all make sure y'all can go get y'all own links. Hey, Miss April, how you doing? I just was having a show about autism. I had a couple of people to come up just explaining and educating us about autism. Miss April, do you know somebody with autism? Anybody want to come up? If anybody want to come up and want to talk about it, if you know anybody with autism, how are you coping with it? How they're coping with it? Sherry just came up and educated us in Love and Life show. She came up and told about their grandson. That's what I was talking about today. You know somebody what got autism? And of course, I got these shirts in my shop. Those children will be receiving a shirt from me. I made these shirts for awareness, so I will be sending Sherry and Love and Live Show kids a shirt. They just give me their colors. It'll be a gift from me, from my shop. Yes, this is Miss April, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all connect with her. She's another awesome creator. She does a lot of things on her channel. She does, and she like to have people connecting in her channel too. So if y'all see Miss April Shaw, y'all make sure y'all connect with her. She's an awesome DJ. She does podcasts over there. She's a very beautiful person. You know, you just need to get to know her. And like all the ladies in my chat, everybody that come over here, I consider all y'all beautiful. That's why I always say y'all some Everywomen's over here. I call the women's over here Everywomen. Because we some strong women. We stand for a lot. We stand for a lot. We have babies. We have to deal with all these different things out here in the world. I mean, these men go through something. We women go through a lot, y'all. That's why I'm always about trying to help lift. I like to help lift everybody, but I basically try to help lift my sisters up over here because some of us deal with low self-esteem. We need to have our sisters stand up for each other. Tell your sister she look pretty. There ain't nothing wrong with telling another woman she look pretty. Ain't nothing gay about that. They're just like letting your sister know, look, you're a pretty woman on the inside, you pretty woman on the outside. Let them know just tell them how you feel. There ain't nothing gayish about that. Like I told Miss April was up there this morning. She showed her picture today. I said, Miss April, you looking good, Miss April. Let Miss April know the beautiful woman she is. And when I had put my picture, she kept on saying, Georgia girl, you looking pretty today. Sometimes people need to hear good things coming to them because we don't know what people going through at home. They might need that encouragement. They might need somebody to lift them up. And that go for the guys. Tell them guys, look, you're doing a good job. I saw the young man, Jay Jordan, over there working out this morning. I went and watched this video. I told him, look, keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing. We got to keep lifting each other. We got to keep inspiring each other. Because now if we sit here and watch this news, if we sit here and watch some of this social media, gonna have some of these people crazy out here. We can't let all this, we can't let it get in our mental state, y'all. Look, this is what I said. God is so good. I can't say, no, 2 years ago when the pandemic came, I'm sitting here looking at y'all, but somebody didn't make it through the pandemic, y'all. Somebody didn't make it through it. That changed all our life. 2 years ago, that pandemic changed all our life. We lost loved ones. And it's still going on, but it's not as bad as it was 2 years ago. That's why we got to give God all the glory. I give him all the glory, y'all. I give him all the glory. Because somebody didn't make it. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. I get it preaching over here, y'all. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Because the way I was feeling a few days ago before I had that test done, I knew something was going on with my shoulder. I was in too much pain. I didn't know I had a tear in my shoulder. And right now I got to deal with it, continue to keep dealing with that pain until I can get it worked out in therapy. But I thank God daily for how far he had brought me. I do. I thank God daily. Thank you. That's why I started my channel, because I went through depression. After I had got diagnosed with cancer, I went in a deep depression. I used to cry all the time. I didn't want to be talking to nobody. I just felt like I thought I was really going to die. I thought I was going to die when they told me I had cancer, and people was trying to talk to me. And it's like, I couldn't talk to them. I couldn't deal with it. But I prayed and I gave it to God, y'all. I gave it to God. He is my Savior. God is my Savior. Because I can't sit here and say 5 years later, they took that tumor from me, and I can sit here and tell y'all God is good. I get emotional because I don't mind telling nobody how good God is. I don't mind telling nobody. And that's what we got to do, y'all. We need to keep giving God these praises. And that's why I started my channel, because I wanted to keep myself lifted up. And I wanted to try to lift up others if I can. Because there's somebody out there going through some right now in my chat. Hey, Simple Southern Reflection. Somebody's going through something right here in my chat. A lot of people can't talk about it. Well, only thing I'm going to tell that person, give it to God. You don't have to tell nobody what you're going through, but tell God about it. He might not come when you want him, but he will be right on time. That's what keep me going. That's what keep me going every single day of my life. I know what I go through daily. I know what I deal with daily. I know what started. I know from 2016 up until 2023, I know how hard it has been for me to get out the bed, y'all. But I can say hallelujah. I walk crippled. I have a cripple by my walk. I've been using a cane for 5 years. I've been using a cane for 5 years. You know, when I went to my doctor the other day about my shoulder, he told me, he said, it didn't got you, but you know what? He said, you're a strong woman. You're a strong woman. You don't let it get you down. You're still going. I told him I got a YouTube channel. I try to keep my mind occupied. I don't sit here and worry about things that's out of my control, y'all. I can't worry about what happened to me 5 years ago. I think about today, where I'm at today. I think about I'm living. I'm living. I can go on. I can talk about God all day long. Because that's just me. That's just me. We have to give him the glory. And Miss April can sit here and come up and tell y'all about her. She had breast cancer, y'all. Look at Miss April. Go to her channel. Go look at how beautiful that lady is. Look at her, y'all. Look at Miss April. She's a beautiful soul. She had came on my channel and told me she had beat breast cancer. Everybody in my chat, everybody in my chat going through something. going through something, but we don't know what it is. And we can't judge them for that. We cannot judge them for that. We cannot. Like Healthy G Mom. And I'm gonna have to put my battery. Like every time I get to talking good, my battery wanna go dead. It ain't nothing but the devil, y'all. It ain't nothing but the devil. Let me see, can I put that thing in my computer right quick? But I'm gonna see how many. Ooh, I gotta get ready to go in about 5 more minutes. But when I get to talk about God, y'all, I can't stop. I'm just gonna tell you. I get to talk about the goodness of the Lord. I just can't stop. If anything wrong with that, is anything wrong with that? Is anything wrong with talking about the goodness of the Lord? No, I cannot sit here and say I'm a Christian. I'm not even saved, but I do have faith in God. I do have faith in God. And I think about how far he has brought me. Even though I'm going through what I'm going through right now, I'm sitting up here now with a sore shoulder. They stuck a needle in me yesterday. You see how I'm sitting on sideways. But I try not to let those things get me down. Yes, the Healthy G Mom, I'm just going to talk about her for a minute. Y'all make sure I'm going to make her a mod. Y'all make sure y'all connect with her, because one day I was over there in her chat. She's also a survivor. She's also a survivor. And she got a nice channel over there. She does a lot of craft. She does a lot of different things over there. But I heard her testimony one day. I heard some of her testimony. And she have been through a lot. And she said she got her, a lot of us started our YouTube channel for outlets. A lot of us started our YouTube channel for outlets, try to help lift others. Healthy G Mom, she have a positive channel over there. Like everybody that I follow. Wellness, Miss Key, Simple Southern. I think this is my first time seeing you, but welcome. But I'm sure you got some positive things going over there on your channel. And I'm sure I can go in DPS. I'm sure I can go over there on your channel and you can do something to help me lift me up. Because that's what we need to do, y'all. I'm sorry I went on for a minute, y'all. I get to talk about God. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm just me. I don't try to sugarcoat who I am. I don't try to fit in. I'm just me. I do my little videos. I do my little lives. I know I make mistakes on some stuff I'm still learning about their YouTube. But I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. And I appreciate each and every one that decided to come out here and hang out with me today. Because you could have been anywhere else. But thank you for showing me the support. If you gave me a thumb up, a view, or a thumb down, I still love you. I still love you. I still love you. I was trying to read what Sherry said. You have helped 5 women through breast cancer in the past. Keep fighting that fight. Keep going forward. Keep staying strong, no matter how hard. Yes, I have to. I have to keep going. I have to keep going. Because when that man told me yesterday, he said, well, we ain't going to do no surgery right now. We're going to try to treat you with this problem through therapy. So I probably take like 5 weeks of therapy for my shoulder. They'll probably be doing some stretching and stuff like that. And hopefully I can get that motion back in my arm the way it's supposed. But I deal with chronic pain, inflammatory arthritis. Because after that cancer diagnosed, and I went through, they took my thyroid and everything. Everything else seemed like it just started breaking down on me. Looking at me, you wouldn't think that. And it's just like my hormones, all those got off whack. I started having joint pain. And right now today, I still deal with chronic pain. There's some days you might see me, you're going to see me drop video, but you probably won't see me lively. Because some days I just be up to it. So will come a couple of days out the week, just show my face and do little shows like these. But I have dealt with a lot, but I have came a long way. My family can tell you, I have came a long way. And it's good. It's good to have a good support system. It's good to have family, a few friends that support you. But somebody out there ain't got those people. That's why a lot of people turn to YouTube. People in this chat is family to some people, because People in this chat listen when your people at home don't listen. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing. I'm gonna have talk about that Friday, me and the other ladies. It's not all bad on YouTube. It's some good people on YouTube. Then there's some bad people on here too. But you don't have to feed into them. Like your grandma used to say, feed them out a long handle spoon. That's what we have to do, some of these devils. Feed them out a long handle spoon. Give them the time of day and keep them moving. That's what I do. If I know something ain't good for me, I don't deal with it. I changed the way I was eating. 2000 last year, I was at 236. I was in obese stage. I wanted to lose 30 pounds. I did lose my first 30 pounds. I ended up losing 43. From January up until now, well, January up until I went on vacation, a few weeks ago, I had gained 5 of those pounds back. But I got back on track 2 weeks ago, so I done got those 5 pounds back off. But the thing about it, I'm not trying to be a perfect 10. I'm just trying to continue to stay on this healthy path, trying to eat right. So I started doing different challenges with Miss Key. Shout out to Miss Key. We've been doing different challenges for the last few. We did the egg, the lemon water. Now we on the pineapple water. I drank this pineapple water because it helped with inflammation, because that's what I did. I got inflammation in my body. So the thing, what I'm trying to say, no matter what we're going through, we're still blessed. And that's what keeps me going every day. I don't let the physical part of me affect me mentally. It does sometimes. It really does sometimes. But I try to keep it going. I'm going to continue to keep the faith, keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah, y'all connect with the ones that have. That's why y'all got a mod stick. Connect. Oh my God. If I had a little more time, healthy, I would let you come up here and share your testimony. Do y'all see what this beautiful lady said? That's why I heard her over there, because I got a couple more minutes. I was on her channel one day, and I heard her talk about this. And I don't think I was doing is giving her praises. I was telling her God is so good. And if y'all haven't connected with her, please do. Please do. Please do. You awesome, Healthy G Mom. And she do a lot of positive things over there. She's just like me, just trying to stay on this healthy path. I'll put some rose in the chat for Healthy G Mom. She is a survivor. You see what she said she's been through. And look at her, y'all. Go over to her channel. Go over to her channel. I tell you, you'll like it over there. I do. She don't know I be over there, but I be over there. And one day I was just sitting there just listening at her when she was just saying, I guess she was just trying to figure out or trying to start her channel. And I think she said her son or somebody was helping her or something like that. And she got it going on over there. She be doing a lot of good things over there. Like everybody in my chat. We all like him trying to grow. That's why I offer my hospitality. I open my doors. Connect. Because I'm sure when I come to y'all house, y'all gonna say, look, y'all make sure y'all connect with Joy Girl. That's what we're here for, y'all. Let's show each other love. All of us started off with 0. When we first got our YouTube channel, we came here with 0. We came to YouTube with 0. And I have met a whole lot of people along the way. And I'm glad I was able to connect with a lot of you ladies. I'm glad I was able to. Yes, we all children of God. We're all children of God. That's why I don't judge nobody. I don't body shame nobody. I don't do none of that. Because I don't know what Simple going through. I don't know what Cherry going. I can only go by what you tell me, but I don't live in your household. The only thing I just tell myself, and I'm going to tell others, because things to get ready to go, we're going to be all right. We just got to keep trusting God. Keep putting our faith in him. Because I'm going to tell y'all, my faith in got so strong. Hold on, y'all. Ming a rat for a quick. I got to go get my grandbabe off the bus. Y'all Ming in the chat for me. Ooh. I thought I heard that. Ooh, I thought I heard that bus out there. But I have enjoyed everybody. We just gonna continue to keep each other in prayer. And let's stay connected, y'all. Let's stay connected. Go out and visit each other. We might not be able to be at everybody live. We might not be able to be at everybody video. Just let them know. Watch the replay. Go and get them people a thumb up. Let them know, look, we in your corner, you know? Because you never know what another person can lift you up with. So y'all make sure y'all connect with each other. Make sure y'all connect with each other. I appreciate everybody for coming over. I'm just going to play my little intro song on the way out. It's just showing what Wellness Wednesdays is about. And I like this song because better days are coming. We just got to keep holding on. We got to keep holding on. Thank you, Bunny. We just got to keep holding on. That's it. Ain't none of us perfect, y'all. Can't nobody in my chat say they perfect. We all have made mistakes, but we learn. You grow through what you go through. I'm going to leave y'all with that. We grow through what we go through. I enjoyed everybody. And just like I said, y'all connect with each other. That's what, if I gave you a stick, I gave you that stick for a reason. I gave you a mud stick to drop your links. If you haven't connected with some of these ladies, connect with them. Show them some love. That's what we got to do. We have to G-Mom. We got to take it one day at a time. I used to be ashamed walking with this cane. You know, people used to look at me like, why she got the cane? Why she walking like that? You know, it used to bother me years ago, but it don't bother me now. It don't bother me. I used to be real active. I used to be dancing. I used to be doing a lot of stuff. But since I got that degenerate thing in my back, because I have a problem with my disc, and they told me surgery won't help my back. So I have to deal with it. And if I'm in pain, I'm not going to, if I be out shopping or out walking, I take my little friend with me. I ain't finna fall trying to be pretty. I think about my health. I think about my health. And, you know, I was taking therapy for my back. You know, I can balance a little better than I was. I can balance much better than I was after I let them did that procedure on my back. And they just told me, surgery, all them surgeries ain't helping me. So I deal with it. I'm walking. Even though I limp, hop, penguin walk, whatever you want to call it. Somebody ain't doing what I'm doing. That's why I said, I can't complain. I can't complain about what I ain't doing. I have to be thankful for what I can do. That's what I'm all about. Be thankful for what I can do. Because somebody can't do what I'm doing. Okay. I saw you over there. All right, then. All right, y'all. I can go on and on. I tell you, I can go on and on. Y'all know me. I be saying, I'm finna go, y'all. Still be talking. But I enjoyed everybody. I try to keep it peaceful over here. That's it. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I want to thank the ones that did share me and everything. I sure do appreciate it. That's right. You said it down here for G-Ball. You said it. You said it. You really did. I want you to come up here one day. Maybe I do Wellness Wednesdays every Wednesday. I always show a lot of awareness on things going on, like, you know, throughout the month. And we just talk about health over here on Wednesday. I do a lot of motivation stuff every day, but on Wednesday, I get into details about different health. And maybe one day, if you want to just come up and just enlighten us on things that you've been through. It's just like telling your testimony will be, you never know. It might lift someone else's spirit up. You never know. Okay, everybody. I enjoyed everybody. I'm finna go for real this time. And Sherry, don't forget to send me your daughter shirt size and the color of her shirt. These are the shirts I have in my shop. I did them for autism. And I do different other things in my shop. I went spread shop. I don't have my own machine. I was saying one day, God bless me, I will get my own and make my own shirts and stuff like that. But right now I go through spread shop. I just try to do a little motivation, put motivation on the shirt and show a lot of awareness and stuff. But other than that, I'm fixing to go. And I see y'all just gonna play my little intro out on the way out. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll make sure I go back and show y'all love. I have to do one day at a time, but just know Georgia girl coming. Just remember that. And thank y'all for showing me love today. Y'all stay blessed, stay encouraged, and stay prayed up. All right, y'all. See y'all on the next go round. Bye bye.